Nobody, no question. All right, go back here. Downtrend. Wow, what's up? Anybody not catching the downtrend right now? Okay.
Hey,
What's going on?
rise and shine, my man.
Man, that damn gas is high as hell, man.
Is it still pumping? I don't even know.
Strong volatility right now.
Bill was telling me it was up a little bit. He said he's gonna wait a little till this afternoon or whatever to claim.
Yeah, I'm gonna wait too. That shit was $70.
The SEC has informed exchanges, NASDAQ and CBOW, which
Did you
filed
say
spot.
$70?
Say it again, Dennis. What happened?
I was trying to tell y'all why the market is dropping and what's about to happen next. But what
Okay.
I was saying is the Bitcoin ETF application on the behalf of the managers, including BlackRock and Fidelity Investments, that the filings are sufficiently clear and comprehensive, aren't sufficiently clear and comprehensive. Basically, they realized people had the opportunity to use it for money laundering. So the ETF, the Bitcoin ETF, has been denied currently at the moment, and that market is responding to that.
Oh, really? Hmm.
So of course, you algo people are gonna feel some of that wrath being the blockchain, and with high volatility, it makes it hard to operate inside of DeFi accounts. That's all DeFi accounts, even mine, even Matic, which is one of the cheapest ones to use, is not just expensive but congested right now. So if you can't hold your position, I hope you didn't over leverage. You got to hold it out, and a lot of this is going to retest and come back. But we just got to be a little patient and let the news affect the market the way it already did. I'm actually looking to probably get into some buys starting at 10 o'clock though. I'm gonna go back bullish at 10. Oh, y'all trade algo. Let me check algo for y'all. Yeah. I just double bottomed on the 1 hour. Provided that you don't go any lower than 1177, you should be all right. And we'll start seeing more upside. At least to go back to where it came from.
Woo, that was not just right there. I'm glad we talking about this. Yeah, my liquidation was just at 6%, 6%.
And that's why I was coming up here. I seen you had a lot of people joining on. I want to make sure, algo people ain't out here getting wrecked. So y'all, let this be a lesson. You do not need to over leverage your account, because if you just lost everything right now, that's what that was for. You see, Walt's still going. He's not over leveraged. He's usually the main one to over leverage an account.
That's some great information about the market movements. Like, for real, like, what do they say? Like, buy the rumor, sell the news, or whatever they say. And like, truth is, these big companies and like the major corps, like the SEC, everybody's at the mercy of the SEC, at least in USA. You know what I mean? But those red charts, when they hit, when those really smack, like, that's the time to get in, man. Like, I was literally trying to mint this contract the other day. Like, Ethereum was at 1720. And I kept trying to do it, kept trying to do it, kept trying to do it. Gas fees were all over the place. I knew something was coming. I didn't even get it minted till it was like 1820. But yeah, like, the market's always going to do some crazy, unpredictable stuff. So, and good morning, everybody, by the way. I didn't even tell y'all good morning.
Good morning, Eric. Good morning.
Good morning, good morning.
Hey, Eric, when are we gonna do the airdrops for Yoko? Like how far out we got till we start working on those and doing those?
I was actually just talking about that right now with Bill or whatever, and he said he thinks that we should offer an incentive for people to get maze tokens and then like airdrop an equal value plus 10% or something. He was talking crazy though. You know what I mean? He's
Okay.
trying to say that like if people put in on one, like we're gonna send back like an equal amount plus some. And what I was thinking was less than that. I was thinking we don't want to hurt the liquidity pool. We don't want to mess anything up. Like I was thinking like if you got 1,000 maze tokens, or if you got one yo coin, right?
Right.
Or sorry. If you got 1,000 yo coin, it should convert to like one yo coin, something like that.
All right, we're gonna figure it out. Let me know when you do that. I'm about to run through these topics real quick. Does anybody have
All right.
another question before I go? I'm about to go. Okay. For all the people that's gonna be new, that's gonna see this video, if we got any new people that are on the call, run you through this. So this is Wealth Class 2, Private Banking 101. Main thing you're gonna learn here is how to operate the Folks Finance protocol. Right? What we do with Folks Finance, we create private bank accounts. We use this to manage our digital assets. As of right now, the total value locked of Folks Finance is $51 million. That means there's $51 million inside of the protocol inside of the website. Before somebody pop up.
That's actually super impressive. I think when you first started showing me this, it was like around like 1.5 or something.
When I first started, it was $5 million inside the platform. So I've seen this thing go all the way up to 140 million, down back to where it's at now. As I understand, I stress the importance of liquidity for everybody. All right, if there is no liquidity, there is no money. Always remember that. If there is no liquidity, there is no money. Like the banks have all the fake money and they don't have any of the liquidity.
That's all
Back
true.
to Folks Finance. Okay. All right. So first thing on Folks Finance, you're gonna go to Folks Finance. This is where we create our own loans. All right. I tell people this all the time. We're not asking for a loan. We're not applying for a loan. We are creating the loan. We're using the blockchain technology, the cryptocurrency to create our own loan. Once you create the loan becomes an asset for you. What does an asset do? An asset brings you in more money. So you have two loans, you have two assets. One of the loans pays you when the market is going up from all of the people that buy in. The downtrend loan pays you when the market is dropping, when people are selling out. Prime example. Since we've been on the call in the last hour, we just witnessed the market dip right here. Right? What's that? 10%. Quick little 10% drop right there. So if you are in class, you are able to take advantage of that drop. If you're not in class, you're probably stressing out, pulling your hair because the market's steady dropping and you're steady losing value. Right? This is one of the benefits of doing private banking. You're able to take advantage of the market when it's dropping because you're not just investing and you're not just trading. All right, so this is the loan area. For those who need more clarity on that, get into class, go through the class material, and get a better understanding of this loan section. The way to see how much cash you actually have in the account, because I know that's always on somebody's mind. How much is the actual cash? How much can you really get? So the total collateral minus the total borrow is the amount of cash money that you can start to pull out of the account. So mine's is about 12,000, somewhere like that. So instead of pulling this 12,000 out and letting it sit in my hand, letting it sit in a bank account, letting it sit anywhere but where I need it to grow, it's in here, right? So most people rather take out the money because they don't trust it. They're not sure. I have this $12,000 sitting in here until I take it out, and it's worth 41,000 in collateral.
Hey,
So it's
can
basically,
I cut in? Can I cut in and say one thing on that real quick?
go ahead, shoot, Eric.
I had 15 grand that I put into Hughes Federal Credit Union. It's a local credit union in Tucson, Arizona. They give you like some of the best interest rates on your money. I put 15 grand in there for 12 months and they gave me $1.50 interest. I just want to say they gave me $1.50 interest. So that's all I just had to tap in and say, you know.
Yeah,
I just
fuck
made
those
that last
banks.
night, and I've got. I started with $10. I've got $45, and I made $1.50 last night
Yeah,
with those moves.
we all gonna beat those numbers. You beat those numbers
Literally,
same day.
yeah,
Yep.
exactly. And literally, like, you think like all these financial institutions are out there to really help us. And man, go in there, ask some questions, try to get some help. And 99% of the workers don't even know anything about finances and have nothing going for them.
All right, let me finish this up. Eric, man, you gotta set up a call later today too, because we got some work to do. The deposit area
I'll
for
be
folks.
around.
All right, the deposit area for folks finance. This is the safe bet. Like I tell everybody, this is simply where you just deposit the money. All you do is sit the money here. You can withdraw at any time. You're sitting in here so that you can collect these APYs, right? Like Eric just said, he put in 15 grand. He didn't get shit back after 12 months. You put 30, I got $16 here and it's making 30%. And I'm getting paid every 4 seconds on all of these, right? It's compounding. We really get the compound interest with these strategies. Using the deposit area, you win two ways. One, your assets are compounding and growing, and then you're earning more of algo. So your cash is growing, and then you can take these rewards and leverage them into other places. So, and this is the deposit area. Right now, I got a 981, and I'm making 11%. For those who don't know what the APY stands for, most people are used to APRs. That's a return. That's a rate of return that you get for putting your money in somebody else's possession. With this, you still have custody and control of your funds, and you're collecting the compound interest, which is where the APY comes in. That's the annual percentage yield. So your money's actually growing and you're not getting it back. And that's folks finance. Anybody here got any questions on folks finance before I move on? Okay. All right, that's over. Tiny Man. Tiny Man is for your introductory and your introduction to liquidity pools. Can somebody tell me, anybody, what are liquidity pools for?
To get paid off transactions.
Of course, you said that, PA. All right, so everybody wants to know how to set up liquidity pools because liquidity pools help you get paid off of the transactions. Every time somebody makes a buy or a sell, you can get a fee. You can get a percentage. So when you come to Tiny Man for the first time, the main thing that I want everyone to do, I want you to go to Tiny Man. You're going to go to the swap. Every time somebody swaps like this, from this one to that one, a fee is incurred. and the fee goes to the liquidity pool.
Can I tap in real quick on Tiny Man?
No, you cannot. After these messages, okay? Just hold that thought, Eric, because I want to run through this so that we can get to questions. All right, WCT algo, real quick. The main reason that you want to set up your liquidity pools is so that you can collect off the transaction. So there's $400 here. Since the last transaction went through, I've made $1.06 off of just fees alone. And this is going to continue to grow and compound over time. I'm not worried about price. I'm not worried about anything, but I get paid off the transactions. Every time the transaction goes through, I don't care if it's a penny or if it's $1 or $1,000. Long as I get paid, that's the fundamental fact that I care about with investing, period. Just so everybody's familiar with my personal philosophy. Long as I get paid off the transaction, it fits my criteria. Now we work on the next pieces. Let me do Coop real quick. After setting up the liquidity pool, you want to set up the farm. So what you're looking at right here where it says claim, this comes from setting up the farm. The only way to set up the farm on Tiny Man, you have to set up your liquidity pool first. So we're going to check on the DeFi liquidity pool. With this liquidity pool, I've put $23 in the DeFi token, $23 in Algorand. That equals $47.51. I've earned 11 cents since the last transaction in this liquidity pool. And I have rewards that I can claim from farming. You know, let me go to the farm. So this is the liquidity pool for DeFi, right? After you create the liquidity pool, you're going to take that liquidity pool, those tokens from the liquidity pool, and you're going to put them inside of the farm. When you put them inside of the farm, this is where you're able to get paid every day. So off the pools, you're getting paid per fees. On the farm, you're getting paid per day. All right, and I've been in this thing for, how long I've been in here? 63 days. I ain't know I've been here that long. But yeah, so I think I told a lot of you when this first around the time this first started. So it's 183 people inside of this farm. We get paid every 24 hours. The program ends on the 8th. And right now I have 35 tokens that I can claim. And when you claim your rewards, they go straight to your wallet. So you have to actually add them to the liquidity pool manually if you want to do that. They don't have the automatic on here yet. And then these are all of the rewards that I've been claiming from the DeFi wallet. And if anybody noticed, where is it? How over time, the actual token amount starts to increase. So you start earning more and more every day. You get paid every day, so you get paid more every day. Any questions on the liquidity pools? Eric, what's your question?
I actually didn't have a question. I had a comment to make about Tiny Man.
Okay.
I've used it before for air quality sensors, for like mining sensors or whatever. And the fees for Tiny Man were super, super cheap. Like
Yep.
BNB,
This right here?
freaking Ethereum, like, yeah, way cheaper. Yep, Tiny Man, yeah.
No, I'm talking about, is this what you were talking about, the token? The IAQ?
No, it's called Planet Watch.
Okay, so they kind of go hand in hand, but they
No,
similar.
you can look right there. It's called Planets.
No, I know.
PLANETES.
I
Yep,
know.
Planet token. There you go. Yeah, so that's what I use it for. And I was just gonna say that Tiny Man has some of the best and some of the lowest fees. So it's a great swap platform. That's it.
Okay. Do I got any other questions, input, anything? Okay, so that's Tiny Man, that's liquidity pools. Let that go through. Yeah. And then the third thing would be your introduction to NFTs on Algo Gems. So for those who are interested in learning more about NFTs, this is where we're starting. You can learn how to create them, sell them, buy them, all of those different things, practicing with Algo Gems. This is my profile. We're also going to go over the domain names again later. The main thing that everyone to do is come to the classroom and get the class token. Okay, if there are no class tokens available, then get with somebody in class. There are 24 of these NFTs left. Once all of these NFTs are gone, all of the students in the class will sell them to the new students in the class to pay it forward, make their money back, and get to experience the benefits of the NFT. Some people have already said they're not going to sell there, so the only way for you to get one of these is to come directly to me to get me to mint one, or I have some in the stash. And that's that. Do I got any questions on NFTs? Right? I always stress the fact that NFTs can be anything. Anything and everything can be tokenized. I was having a call with somebody last night, and they were saying how at some point, once everything has the ability, which it kind of already does, the ability to be tokenized and recognized by everybody, somebody like myself and like you guys, if you're actually paying attention and learning how to do these things instead of just invest in them, you can charge people as a service to help them tokenize their own personal assets, right? Like once a person learns how to do the technology, you can provide it, it becomes a skill. So if someone owns their own house, I can help them tokenize their house instead of them going to some uppity ass, you know, suit and tied company that's going to milk them, right? I can give them a discount and still give them quality service because I'm so efficient with the technology. Don't matter about no suit and tie and shit, no marketing and all of that. What matters is the quality of the work. I got any questions on NFTs?
Hey, Walt. How much is the token now?
Which token?
The class token.
Class tokens right now are going for 500 algo.
Okay.
Yep. And like I tell everybody all the time, so after like maybe a rush of buys, like after like 7 buys, the price will go up. So like right now it's been at 500. I think only sold 1 or 2 for the 500 price. And when these are gone, another thing, once all of these tokens are gone, there will be a trading schedule issued. The trading schedule will detail when you can buy an asset, when you can sell an asset inside of the classroom specifically, because you're going to be buying and selling to each other to get the benefits from the classroom. There'll be a designated time and date and where we actually do the transaction so everybody gets the hang of putting in their offers and accepting offers. We'll be going over that manually until everybody gets it. And then the volume will start to pick up because I'm basically walking y'all through everything with training wheels right now. And then once you get it, you start to speed up. And then once you speed up, you start to freestyle. I know some of you already get that for the most part, like when you're working with your folks' finance account, how you learn like, oh, I can do this now. Oh, I can do that. It's just that repetition and that exposure makes you more familiar. So you're able to see it from a different perspective. So anybody that needs to get the NFTs, comment in the class. Anybody that has not followed any of the folks finance tiny man NFT step, go to the class. And if you have not watched the full video of Private Banking 101, it's a 28-minute video. If you have not seen it, if you do not have access to it, contact me so that you can get a copy. And that's pretty much all I got for y'all today. I just wanted to give a full run. Oh, wait, one more thing. For anybody that don't know, that's confused, not sure, Juno is how I cash in and cash out of my private bank. I have alternatives. I have other ways to do it. This is the primary way that I cash in and cash out from the private bank. And I go straight to Apple Pay from here. So just if anybody was wondering, the cash in, cash out part, right? So this is
But
how I load money.
make sure they
Go
understand
ahead.
that every time they do that, they are entering into a taxable event. And you've also taught them a way to avoid joining a taxable event when you're introducing the bit refill. So if y'all see the gift card available, I would use the gift card before I ever swap into fiat. You want to swap into fiat as least amount as possible. We in crypto because we believe in the future of crypto. Therefore, start using crypto as crypto and stop selling your crypto for fiat.
Yep. Hey, you know what's crazy, Dennis? I still have a challenge with that sometimes. I'll be like, damn, I could have went on there and looked for the gift card.
Bro, and then all
So,
the I know since you start using it, you seeing them points add up. So
oh my
shoot,
God,
you
man,
getting
that Bitcoin
Satoshis
they
just for
gave
doing
me,
it.
them Bitcoin they gave me back. It's like cash better than cash back, crypto back.
So set yourself a reminder, my brother. Put that tag on your computer or on your phone to remind you before I look at Juno. Let me see if I can go to
Bit
Bit
refill or one of
because
the
if
other
you,
sites like
especially if
that.
you fit to go buy some groceries, bro, all the grocery stores are there. Every place that you love to eat at, a lot of them are there. And even if they're not on there, something I started doing was I load up that DoorDash account, and I even if I don't want them to drive it to me, I pick it up myself. But if I use DoorDash, I got access to all the restaurants,
Hmm. True.
so you can
You
definitely
gotta
buy
get. You gotta get.
DoorDash gift card and buy whatever you want to eat.
Okay. All right. So I'm gonna send this to you. I know some of y'all not there yet, but for those who are, and then Frank, did you watch the video? I don't know if Frank's still on here. But I posted this in class already. I'm gonna post it again. I'm about to post it inside the Zoom so y'all can check that out. But this is the bill pay video that I made, showing people how to do their bill pay, right? And then uh Brother Dennis, I know you probably got a few more. Would you mind? Because they keep asking me to do a class on this bill pay. Would you mind? Let's set something up in maybe a week or two, a few weeks. Do like a quick call about the bill pay and see who's interested in that class.
Sure, just put me on ahead of time, so let me know ahead of time so I know to make myself available. But yeah, I got you.
Okay, we're
Hey,
gonna
can
do a
you guys,
whole.
can
Go
you
ahead.
guys
Who's that?
include, yeah, Martinez, can you guys include that for the New Yorkers?
Huh?
Oh, I'm sorry, no.
So we don't have any ways around for New York people, Dennis?
Man, it's a long term, and you need somebody. The only way I know, the two New Yorkers I've helped do this, I helped them get a Crow card because y'all can't even get Crow. What we did to get them a Crow card was they used a VPN and then they moved their address to where one of their family members lived at. Somebody that they know and love. So they say, for example, you knew me and I'm in Houston. So you'll use your VPN and switch your VPN and say that you're located in Houston. You'll use my address so that you can go ahead and go through the filing process and all that good stuff. Once I get your card, I'm just gonna mail it to you. Once you have access to it, there's nothing taking it from you when you get the card. But New Yorkers can't originally get that card that I'm referring to. As far as the bit refill I just told you about, that's completely decentralized. So you can start using that now as a New Yorker. But if you need a way to, like I can't pay my bills with bit refill, so I need a Visa card to be able to pay my bills. And for y'all to get a prepaid crypto Visa card, a lot of you have to be able to reach out to someone else in a different location. And Adrian, if you're in Houston, let me know. I do a lot of things in Houston with my group. Like we go out to eat a lot. Right now, I'm going through this whole water fast, and in July, I plan not to eat any food out. But after like in August and everything, when I'm back on what I'm on, I set up meetings, and a lot of the people that you'll be eating with and around are millionaires or at least six-figure a year earners. So let me know.
All right,
Okay.
put your name down for the bill pay class. Everybody just in the comments. We're gonna start off with the first 20 people, and that way it don't overwhelm me or Dennis, because I know we both got a lot of things that we transition into. So first 10 20 people that want to do that, I'm gonna talk to Dennis. We're gonna set up a time, let you guys know when that we're gonna do the bill pay class. For those who aren't able to come, we'll talk about replays and recordings. Any question there? Okay, and the video is inside of the chat. And Houston, August, Houston. That's what I'm thinking. I'll be in there. I might be in Houston in August.
Now, you know, Bankroll's still throwing something next year. I hope you pull up. He already invited all y'all.
Oh yeah, I was just talking to Kim about that. Yeah.
Yeah. So you come to that event, that's gonna be big for us because a lot of us gonna be there. You know what I'm saying? So yeah. Y'all come through.
Yeah, I look forward to seeing a lot of us come together again like we did in Denver. All right, any questions before I get out of here? I got to get ready to take a few calls. Just a quick reminder, the morning come up will resume on Mondays and Fridays. Tuesdays and Thursdays are reserved for my one-on-ones. Wednesdays are exclusively for Wealth Class 3. Any question about the new scheduling? Okay. All right. So I appreciate y'all all for coming, popping in. Anybody needs to catch this replay or share this video with somebody, it'll be on the YouTube in the live section on my page. And on that note, thank you. I'm out.